Okay, it's time for the grand final in Youth Girls Division 1 between Warragul Industrials kicking to the right of screen and Newborough kicking to the left of screen. We're underway in the first quarter of the FFG grand final, and the early game in Youth Division 2 was won by Carramburra by 7 points over Woodside. Newborough get that kick away through the agency of Collins. Going in hard. Maddie, the girls in this Division 1, they're still the same age group. They seem bigger, taller.
They do. And they just look, a lot bigger.
Yeah.
This is under 18s.
It's there. So it'll be interesting. I might have it wrong, but...
Could have a few more top age players.
So the Dusties go forward inside 50. I think the other one wasn't. I don't think the other one was as old as these girls. But anyway... Clearing kick outside 50 for Newborough. Players over the ball. Out of side under the scoreboard. And we'll get a bounce down. In what is a very, very tall umpire.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
He is a giant. It's one down. Dusties will clear it back inside 50. Handball onto the outside. So one to watch here, Matt. The last time we called this game was in the gather round for the wingman.
Yep.
Newborough. Zoe Cotter got the medal that day for her team, who is the daughter of the regional manager of Gippsland, AFL Gippsland, Tim Cotter.
Well, you would hope she can play footy.
She can. Very good. She had a great day that day, so
Yep.
I'd be interested to watch her in the number 2 Guernsey for Newborough on the wing.
And who won last time, these two sides, Matt?
Sorry,
in the gather round.
Well,
I've stunned
question
you there.
without warning. I haven't got the notes with me, but I'm pretty sure Newborough might have won it.
Yep.
So, out towards the wing. Still a bit scrambly early as they sort each other out. A lot of players around this. So to get into this grand final, Newborough beat Bairnsdale by 10 points. And the Dusties won their game by 36 points in their final to get through to the grand final. Going through with Boot. She's all wrapped up. Paid a throw here. It'll go to Newborough. And that looks like it will go to Ray Collins. So Collins, nice balance kick. Goes to the wing. That's a beautiful kick. Didn't have to break stride. Ooh.
Downfield.
Just didn't like the way she landed on her, hit her head falling backwards too. And again, we've got the long ponytail, so very difficult to see the numbers on these girls. I can tell you that's Leishan. She goes inside 50 for the Bulldogs. Going to come back though. Dusties. Oh. Double tackle. Gets a handball free. They're going in hard.
They are going in very hard.
Up towards the wing. Dusties through the agency of Leighton. Goes into the middle of the ground. Good mark. Like the looks of the ruckman already. Charlize Dent.
She's very bouncy, isn't she?
She is. And mobile. Moves well. Dent goes inside 50. That's a big kick. It's all Newborough though, and the mark will be taken by Williams in the defensive 50 for the Bulldogs. 50-metre penalty. So the two rucks, Charlize Dent for Warragul Industrials and Demi Radford giving away a fair bit of height for the Newborough side. So Williams goes to that outer wing, bouncing ball. Gets that over the back. Haley waits there. Goes in after it again, does wait. Feeds it off. Just punched forward. Cleanly picked up. They'll go into the middle. It's all Newborough. She drops what she should have taken then. Feeds out to the outside. Has a running player there and Kicked off the ground by Dent. Umpire says it's going nowhere. I'll bounce that down. In the early stages, 5 minutes gone into this first quarter of the Youth Girls 1 Division Grand Final between Warragul Industrials and Newborough. Newborough has a kick smothered there in Collins. And a bounce down in the middle again. Big jump. Dent has her kick smothered. Hunter. Free kick paid. It'll go to Newborough. Zoe Cotter, this is the one. Wins it, feeds it off to the outside. Goes up towards the half forward flank. Kobe Collins just drops that mark and enables the Dusties to pounce. But the kick goes straight down the throat of Cassie David for Newborough, playing off half-back today. So David, now I'm a bit worried about that. I'm just going to check that name. I've had two names. I don't know why they do it to me. One gave me Cassie David, and the other one gave me Cassie Davis. I'm sticking with David because it's in the program as David as well. So, Radford in the ruck for Newborough against Dent. Dent wins the tap.
She's a hot footy.
It is. It is. So hurry kick forward. Just couldn't cleanly take it with Soden. Comes out to the player in David again. Bouncing ball. Hurriedly kick forward by Radford. Up towards centre half forward. Coming out and meeting it is Butters. Goes inside 50 with a long kick. Gets out over the head of Simcox. Taps it on. Another tap. Just needs it to sit. They're coming in on her.
Oh, well done.
Well defended by the two Newborough girls and kicked off the ground there by Grace Murray. Stays in play. Now it trickles out over the boundary line with a boundary throw in left forward pocket for the Dusty side.
Probably the real first deep inside 50 of the game. Sort of played in the arcs for probably the first 6 or 7 minutes.
7.5 minutes, no score as yet. So, little Cotter's going to go up in the ruck here against the bigger opponent in Moreland.
And she did win.
And she did, and then she gets her own ball. Has a kick up towards centre half back area. Handball in hope then from Jennings.
Oh,
bouncing ball!
Luck's a fortune, isn't it? Big bounce over the top.
I didn't see who got it. In fact,
just unlucky, wasn't it? Or lucky for the Dusties.
did you see who got it? I didn't see who got it. I had the head down on my paperwork. I've got a feeling it might have been Lily Layton. I'm going to give it to her, and I'm sure I'll be let known if it wasn't. But I reckon it might have been Lily Layton. It was just, there's so many around the ball you couldn't see. As Dent wins the tap, goes forward. Just overrunning the footy then was Marks. Free kicks paid here. It's going to go to the Dusties. And a 50. Gee, they're quick on the whistle with 50s. There's 2 paid already. We're going to get another shot on goal here. It's that girl again, Lily Layton. So if she didn't get the last one, she's going to get this one on paper if she kicks it. Off the hands. Bounce back into play. And I don't know if it's this ground
it's
or the
bouncing
footy.
Funny, isn't it?
It's been incredible. That early game was the same. You're not getting a true bounce. Again.
Oh, she's got it.
It's her again, Lily Layton. So I know she got that one, but I've given her the first one.
2. We'll give her 2.
So the Dusties have jumped out now. Well, it took a while to get the first goal. They've jumped out to a fly. 9.5 minutes gone into this first quarter. Warragul Industrials 2 straight 12 and Newborough yet to score. Now the crowd's up and about too. They love their footy.
Gosh, there is a big height difference in the ruck, isn't there, Brad?
Massive, massive difference. When I seen them line up, I thought Radford might have been a rover when she walked into the middle. She goes in after it, works hard, Dent's there as well. Comes out to Jenkins. Tia Jenkins has her kick smothered. Again, hurried kick forward by that girl in Leighton, but finds the boundary line. We have a boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Dusties. 10.5 gone, they lead by 12. Well, they want to put some time into this Lily Leighton because she's
dangerous.
Wow. Every time that ball goes inside 50, she's there, and they've now got someone really tight with her. But Leighton wins it. Gets the kick around the corner. She might get this back too. Paid throw there.
She was in a dangerous spot there, wasn't she?
They've sent Brooke Hunter to Lily Leighton. Newborough. Well, she was on it in that stoppage. We'll see how that goes for the rest of the quarter. And Dent, the taller girl. No, that's not Dent. Is that Jamie Chapman? Yes, it is. Chapman now. High ball. It's all Newborough. They can't take the mark. It goes through a couple of pairs of hands.
Oh.
Could have been incorrect disposal nearly on that one.
Yeah, he's called it too.
He's called it later. And they're going to get another shot on goal here. And this time, it's going to be Ella Edney. So here's an opportunity now to put through her first and the third for the Dusties inside 12 minutes of the first quarter. Edney comes in. Drop punt on its way.
Across the face.
Fades across. So their first blemish, 2-1. Newborough yet to score, 12 minutes gone first quarter. In the FFG Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final between Warragul Industrials and Newborough. Bulldogs bring the ball back into play, go to that outer side. It's going to come back though. Gets back out, Edney can't take it, kicked off the ground. Gets out towards the boundary and trickles over left forward pocket. All the Dusty side.
The Newborough girls just got to get the hands on the footy, don't they? Settle the game down a little bit. It's all on Dusty's terms at the moment.
So it'll be Stephanie Morland in the ruck this time, and she'll go up against the smaller Zoe Cotter. Gets out over the back. Umpire's pulled a free kick. It's going to go to Zoe Cotter. Quickly plays on. The umpire's going to call her back. Don't forget, the big game after this one is the Senior Women's Grand Final between Lindenau South and Boysdale Braggalon. They've both travelled a fair bit today to get here.
Especially the Swampies girls. They've brought the big bus down.
Yes.
Imagine the bus trip home if they get up.
Oh, yes.
No work for them tomorrow.
Gets out the back. Chapman's tackled. Gets it out to Dent. Comes back. Ends up in the hands of Wilson. Goes inside now. Thrown out in the end for the Dusties. They're going to have another chance here. It was that girl again she's missed that time, Lily Leighton. Misses to the right. So 2-2, nearly 14 minutes gone. Only a minute to go in this quarter now. 2-2, 14 Warragul Industrials. Newborough yet to score. As they bring the ball back into play, the Bulldogs. Up towards the arc. Big dents there, though, for the Dusties. It comes off her hands, hits the front of the pack. Comes out to Hunter. Can't get a clear kick away. Fresh air shot from Wadsworth. Dent fumbles. A lot of fumbling at the
Oh,
moment.
she gets a chance.
This time Chapman just tackled, able to get her handball away. Snap at goal was smothered from Soden. Free kick paid incorrect disposal. And Eden Simcox will get a shot on goal.
Still a fair distance out, Brad. Not long to go before quarter time as well.
10 seconds, so she'd want to take... You've got to have a little look over at that scoreboard when there's no time on. Don't pass that off.
She's confident.
In she comes. Close to the man on the mark.
Oh,
Misses to the right.
nice kick though.
So, at quarter time in the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final, Warragul Industrials 2-3-15 and Newborough didn't hit the scoreboard. So we'll be back here at Churchill very shortly for the second quarter of the FFG Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final between Warragul Industrials and Newborough. Back in the middle, second quarter underway. And the Dusties lead by 15 points. And they'll now kick left of screen with Newborough Bulldogs. Will kick right 2-3-15, the Dusties. And Newborough didn't trouble the scorers in that first quarter. Goal kickers were 2 to Lily Leighton in the first. Comes out towards Earl. But again, the Dusties, they look very skillful, the Dusties. Good handball from Butters over the top. Going to get a free kick downfield after she disposed of the ball. No, it's going to come. Oh, yes, it is going to go downfield after she disposed of the ball. So it'll be her teammate Tia Jenkins that'll get the kick. Goes into the middle of the ground. Jenks there, tries to tap it out over the back. Ends up getting that area. Well done in the end by the girl in Collins.
She's out.
Has it chopped off though, and then goes Kitalti up towards the goal mouth. Bouncing ball. Newborough able to get out of trouble, but it's going to come back because it's all Dusties, and it's going to be Amy Boot that gets the bounce of the ball, just lowers her eyes and hits up Cataldi again. She has an opportunity now, gets it towards the goal mouth, but just darting back and able to take the mark. The Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs outside their defensive 50, but again...
Now on the kick too.
Yeah, and she just positioned herself well, Butters then. Goes up towards the arc and Leighton drops the ball. Gets out the back, Wilson. The umpire's pulled a free kick. It's going to go to the Dusties and it's going to be Calderbella. She's outside 50. Just tries to lay it up in the danger zone. Cotter. Kicks clear, but again they set up so well.
Just the old school ball, isn't it?
Yeah, and very hard to penetrate at the moment. Great mark. Real opportunity here for the Dusties to put through their third. They go short to the outer side instead of going the shorter way home. The players just dive on it. It's tunnel ball out the back. The umpire says, let me bounce that down. Left and the right forward pocket for the Dusties. Just that wall across centre half forward right now. They've set up big gent and you've got Butters there. So even if Newborough do get their kick out and then there's Amy Boot. Back. Yeah, here it comes. So Boot will read this better than most. She does. Gets the bounce of the ball. But then fumbles. But able to get back on it. And it will come back. Butters up towards half forward. It's just a game of table tennis at the moment, isn't it? Back and forth.
The Newborough girls have got to kick over that wall.
And it's Butters again. Just reading it so well. Centre wing position out of side. No one get a clear possession there. They find the boundary with a boundary throw in. 3.5 gone second quarter, 15-point lead to the Dusties. It's a long way from here. Over there, big ground. In it comes. Butters takes the ruck duties for the Dusties. Kicked off the ground. They go inside 50. Good rappel from the Bulldogs. in the middle of the ground, but this is happening all too often for Newborough. They get out of that half-back area, but it comes back pretty quick. Jen, tackled well by Layshaw. Ball spills free. Comes out to Chapman.
That's
Takes a bounce.
Yeah.
Handball's out over tack. Back gets to Leighton. Back to Chapman. Handballs to the outside to the girl in Coldabella.
Great link up, Brad, wasn't it?
It was, and she finds Elizabeth Hall, who's only 20 metres out directly, or 25 out directly in front. Got a great kick, and that's chopped off by Williams. To Shelby Williams. Not too sure where to go, so she runs around her opponent in Coldabella, then decides to go to that outer side. Butters is there again. Gent is there. Fed forward, that looks like that might be Murray, is it? For the Bulldogs. And we'll have a bounce down in the centre of the ground. No, he's paid a free kick. So the Dusties now go up towards Leighton in the middle of the ground, and she's had a real hot start. Kick inside, 50. Well defended, but it's this kick here, Matty.
It is, and they've got the numbers too. Hopefully they can keep it in.
So again, Butters, I don't know if there's a better player on the ground that reads the play. She's just drifting back from wing to wing to come out of their defence.
She's been taught well, hasn't she?
They're attacking 50, sorry. Yes. Incredibly. And there she is again. Gets the arms free to handball it out. Does get the handball out. Finds Jenkins.
Beautiful kick.
It is inside 50. Just unfortunate. Couldn't trap that was Williams, and trickles out over the boundary line. We have a boundary throw in at 45 metres around from the Dusties' goal, where most of this quarter, or most of the game has been spent.
It has. Newborough haven't really looked like scoring, have they?
No. Ball comes out to the outside to Collins. Can't take it cleanly. Ends up in the hands of Wilson. Feeds it off to a teammate in Edney. Edney has a flying shot at goal, but misses to the left. So they're peppering away with points at the moment, but the ball is inside their 50, so Newborough won't score whilst the ball is there, that's for sure. They come outside, big Gents there though, gets a hand to it, gets it to the front, boot, does the sharking, she's all wrapped up, and we'll get a bounce down 50 around from the Dusties' goal. Gent gets the leap, taps it out over the back. No one can break free there. Trying was Cassie David. Our Dusties could be away here. They'll feed it out to Boot on the outside. Runs to 40. Up towards the goal mouth. Newborough have a couple there to mop up. Paid a high free kick. She's been good for Newborough back there. For Newborough. Williams, Shelby Williams. She's done a fair bit back there. Worked hard.
And a lot of defending.
And that's going to come back again as Addison Howe takes that mark on 50. Comes in. Pack of players off the hands of the pack. Gets to the front to Leighton. Oh. She's got a chance for a third. And kicks her third. Lily Leighton just
turning the game on its head.
Kicked the whole score.
Yeah.
She's just gets to the right spots. They're very well coached.
They are, and you can see the difference, can't you?
Yeah. Michaela Williams, the coach of the Dusties, and their whole program down there. I do know they've got a fantastic women's and junior program, but they're just well drilled and very hard to penetrate through the middle of the ground.
It is, and they've got something to strive for too with how strong the senior women's are as well, after winning that as well.
Won the grand final in Mornington Peninsula over Mornington in a close one a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
We were in Warragul that day, but we got out before they got back from Frankston
We got out quickly.
after their win. So what a bounce down the middle of the ground again. So they're 22-point leaders, 3-4-22. Warragul Industrials, Newborough yet to score. 9 minutes gone as the clearing kick inside 50 comes from Waite. Hurry kick out of their defensive 50. Goes through the hands of Chapman. Comes out to Howe. She punches it forward. A lot of players around the ball. Makes it difficult for clean possession. Coming in well was Howe, but she was tackled solidly. Able to get the handball away. Might have been thrown out. Again, Dusty's big chance here. Snap forward towards goal by Tia Jenkins. Comes off the hands of the pack. Hits the front. Goes to ground. Umpire says, I'll bounce that down. We're only about 8 metres out from the Dusties' goal. Oh, easy.
There's
That's
another-
Leighton
oh.
again. Was that Leighton again? No, missed, but actually
So
I think that might have
dangerous.
been Ella Sowden, actually. Yeah, it was Ella Sowden. Jeez, I hope I'm saying that right. Sowden. So, Newborough bring the ball back into play.
Nice
Out
kick.
towards it was a great kick, wasn't it?
Yep.
And a good lead from Cassie David. She takes the mark, still on defensive 50.
It's this next one, though, isn't it, Brad? They're really struggling with.
Certainly is. That one's come off the hands of the pack. Chapman's there. She can't collect it. Toe poked off the ground there by Gaffer for the Dusties, but it beats the Newborough ruckman Radford out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in, 60 metres around from the Dusties' goal. We're going 10 and a half minutes into this second quarter. 23-point lead is the Dusties. Gent wins that tap over Guthrie. Shark by Waite, left foot, snap gets it around the corner. Jenkins now with a high ball inside 50. It's going to be cleared. Good football from Newborough on that occasion, but again, setting up well behind the ball that time was Chapman and Olsen, but they fumbled. So the ball's kicked forward. There's that shocking bounce that we've seen most of the day already. Here's a chance for Newborough as it's kicked off the ground by Macy Murray.
And that's what they need.
Wants the boundary. It's not going to get it. Kira Wilson mops up for the Dusties. Does well. Up between wing and half back. Mark taken by Hayley Waite. So Waite, nice kick again towards the wing. Punched forward. Well done by Demi Radford. Comes out to Waite again. Out to Chapman. She was looking for Jenkins. Don't know if she was ready for it. Newborough through the girl again in David, but it's going to come back through the agency of Olsen. Olsen wants a teammate in the middle in Hayley Wilson, the captain. Feeds it off over to Simcox. Simcox now up towards the 50. Goes inside. It's going to be propelled again by Newborough. A couple of players out there bouncing ball. Simcox is on the outside of that. Umpires pulled a free kick for holding too long in the tackle. The dreaded ponytail makes it really difficult over the other side of the ground. He goes short. Simcox drops the mark. Goes in after it again though. Has time. Tackled. Spins out of the tackle. Then snaps on the right foot. But again,
Look, all the space. They've got to come this side. They've been kicking back into all the traffic.
Brooke Hunter goes to the outer side. Marked by the Dusties again. It's going to come inside again. Geez, they're under a lot of pressure.
They are.
The defenders for Newborough. I think that might be Stephanie Morland, is it? It's taken that mark. So Morland comes in. Shot on goal and misses. Yes, it was Morland. So misses to the right. They go into 3-7, 25. Newborough yet to score. 13.5 goal second quarter here at Churchill in the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final. Female football Gippsland. Here's another chance. Off the hands of the pack. Gets out the back. Simcox feeds the handball towards a teammate. Can't take it cleanly. Simcox lays the tackle. Kicked off the ground. Geez, they've had to work hard, the defence. Dropping that mark on that occasion was Butters, who's been super this quarter. She goes in after it again, or this time it's Wilson. And there's Zoe Cotter chopping that one off. The wingman across that half-back area. Cotter up the line. There's Butters again reading it. She's most definitely the best reader of the football on the ground, I think.
So smart. And you don't have to get a lot of touches to dominate the game if you like that.
Just seems to follow her, doesn't it?
Yep.
Free kick's going to be paid to Simcox by the looks of it. Between wing and half forward. Eden Simcox lays it up towards the 50. Goes through the hands of Leighton. Fed out, looking for a teammate there in Collins. She couldn't take it cleanly. Charlie Earl's in there to help out. Going to come back, maybe incorrect disposal against Wilson there. And a free kick will go to Chloe Grignol, and we've got a little bit of a problem with the siren. At half-time, Warragul.
One-way traffic.
Certainly is. 3-6-24 and still unable to score. And that might be the message at half-time, Matt. From John Murray to the Newborough girls. Let's get a score on the board.
I think we're just going to have to flip some magnets, I think. Got to change it up because what's happening now, it is not working.
24-point lead at half-time in the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final. Warragul Industrials hold that lead over Newborough. We'll be back here for the second half after this short break. Back in the middle for the third quarter here in the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final. 24-point leaders are the Dusties. And they've had all the play in their front half of the ground. Dusties, they've been superb, very well drilled, balanced. They make it very hard as Radford wins that tap for Newborough. And come back to her as well. She collects it cleanly, gets her kick up the wing.
Here's their chance.
Gets through. Now they are a chance, Matty. So they go inside 50 on one of the very few occasions. Tapping it forward was Macy Murphy. She set upon, just couldn't collect the ball. And we'll get a bounce down 25 metres around from the Newborough goal. And they really want one here. That's an understatement. Tap forward, hurry kick. Smothered, ends up in the hands of Wilson for Dusties. Goes out towards half back. Might come back though as Newborough have some players around this, and on that occasion it was Grace Murray. She's all wrapped up. We'll get a restart. Half forward flank for the Newborough side. Radford wins the tap. Just tapping it forward, trying to get the bounce was Paul. Sienna Paul. Umpires pulled a free kick. It'll go to Newborough here. And it'll go to Isabella Ravens.
Tough one for you there.
It is. I shouldn't have gone with the Christian name as well. That's what threw me. Isabella Ravens is a mouthful.
Hey, that's a big one.
They get it up towards the goal mouth in the hot spot. Can they score? On this occasion, the umpire crosses his arms, says, let's bounce this up. No one really wins that tap at all. Tunnel ball out. Oh, Harry kicked out of the pack. Couldn't even see who it was. There's that many around it. So going low then was Main Star. And trickles out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. So a real chance here for the Newborough side. They need to score. Will make them feel a little bit more comfortable about themselves. Snap around the corner from Paul. Again, pack of players. Hard to pick who's who. There's that many around it. The Dusties clear it out of their defensive half into the middle of the ground. Picking the footy up then was Calder-Ballas. She's tackled. Spills free. Laying a lot of tackles in there. It's Grace Murray. Really has a go at it. Umpire will bounce again. That's one by Moreland. It's going to be taken away for Newborough though by Hunter. Goes to the outer side to her teammate in Kobe Collins. Shows a bit of pace. Nice kick inside 50. Now, here's a real chance. Ball bobbles
great
up.
tackle.
Good tackle. Still a chance. Kick round the corner by Macy Murray. And they got their first for the day.
A lot more positive the start of the third quarter, isn't it, Brad?
Certainly is, Matty. They've had the whole play in their front 50.
Which they didn't even get the opportunity in the first half.
That's right. So Macy Murray will be happy about that, and so will John Murray, the coach. They get their first for the day at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. But on the Churchill scoreboard, Warragul 3-6-24, Newborough 1 straight 6. They still lead by 18 points, but it's not a big margin. Radford take it high, not paid. They get a kick forward again, up towards half forward. They just seem to be going in faster and harder than they were in that first half.
Yeah, there's an urgency now.
There is. And a mark has been taken by Lation, in the right forward pocket. Ruby Lation. Probably saying that surname incorrectly too, so Mum and Dad, if you're listening, I'm sorry. In she comes. Can they get their second within a minute? Oh, good mark over the back by Chapman. Clearing kick. Still inside that front 50. I reckon that was pushing the back.
And it's there.
Against Sim Cox, and they've paid it. And they'll get another shot on goal here.
The pressure's building, isn't it?
It is.
Normally when that happens, you score.
Collins has a real opportunity from 35 metres out directly in front. They got one at the 4-minute mark with 5.5 minutes gone in the third. It's going to fall short. Oh, drop ball though. Oh. Kicked off the ground, but it ended up finding the boundary.
And you can see the Newborough girls, they are starting to do the wall exactly what the Dusties girls did.
Yes. Yeah, that's Cotter, Radford, and it looks like it might be Collins there as well that have come up. No, in fact, the third one there is Williams, Shelby Williams. Ball back into play, taken out of the ruck there by Howe. Bouncing ball ends up right in the lap of Moreland. Goes out towards a wing. Just running over the top of them was Catalti. Going to come back again for Newborough, but really well done and just mopping that up. I reckon that's Elizabeth Sowden in that back pocket. She crosses over to Chapman. They have a couple out here. Tall Howe, if they want it. Just fumbles, but has time to clean it up and gives it over to Butters, who I've been impressed with. Back to Chapman. Off they go now. Kick towards the wing. Right on the broadcast side of the ground. Oh, I reckon very unlucky there was the high tackle, and Hunter takes it away up towards half forward, but it's chopped off by Kira Wilson. Wilson wants the middle of the ground. Gents over the back here. They're going to come back through Cotter, up towards centre half forward. Just sidesteps at the right time. She was going to be run down
brilliantly
then.
done.
It was by the girl in Wilson. Up towards half forward. Oh, he's going to be holding the ball here. Gee, that was lucky. Leighton's there for the Dusties. They've had all the play in their front 50 Newborough this quarter. But now Dusties have their turn. A free kick, luckily, for Newborough goes to Collins. She's worked hard up both ends of the ground, Matty.
Yeah, she has. Well, it's hard when it's coming down so much, isn't it? Defence.
Collins gets to the wing.
Oh, no.
Taking them on then was Hunter. Gets a handball as she's away as she's tackled by Chapman. Chapman's still in there, feeds it out the back. Kick forward from her teammate in Edney. Up to half forward to Leighton, who has 3 goals for the game.
Oh, great
Tries
tackle.
to get around.
Fantastic.
Tried to get around Shelby Williams.
That should be 50.
What a great tackle. In Edney. Up to half forward to Leighton, who has 3 goals for the game.
Oh, great
Tries
tackle.
to get around.
Fantastic.
Tried to get around.
Lucky there, the Dusties.
So Williams up the line to the wing, goes through the hands of Olsen. Gets out the back to Cotter. Handball to a teammate, has her kick smothered in Marks. They dive across it. We'll get a restart. Centre wing position right in front of the broadcast box here at Churchill. No, it's free kick. Going to go to Newborough. It's going to be taken by the little girl Shannon Marks. High ball. Off the hands of the pack. Nice and hard there is Olsen. She's wrapped up. Unable to get rid of the ball, and it's getting a little bit willing in there at the moment.
Yeah.
It was Olsen and Charlie Perkins having a how do you do. Out to Cotter. No, it's not Cotter. Fed forward. In fact, that was Sienna Paul. They go inside 50. Goes through the hands of Lation.
Holding the footy.
So another chance here for Newborough. They just keep peppering away, don't they?
Yeah, they've been on top this quarter.
And this will be Sienna Paul with this free kick.
She's a long way out, isn't she?
She is a long way out. It'd be 40. It's going to take every bit of 40 metres, that kick. Gets to the right spot, though. Point of square, off the hands of the pack. Comes to the front.
Oh.
Another snap at goal by Macy Murray, who just got there first earlier. At the 4-minute mark of this quarter, she had another shot, missed that. So the 1-1-7 Newborough, Warragul 3-6-24, 10.5 gone, third quarter. Back into play. They dive across it. Again, going to bounce down inside 50, where it's spent most of this quarter for the Newborough side. Radford comes in to take the ruck here. Gent, but Radford wins it. Over the much taller Gent. Comes out the back to Cotter. She's all wrapped up. We're going to restart again.
Jeez, if they get the next one, Newborough, just makes it a little bit interesting.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the previous game.
Yeah, Dusty's get a bit of doubt.
Dive across it. Paying a free kick here. It's going to go to the Dusties for in the back. I reckon that might be Butters, is it, over that other side? Or Olsen. Out to the wing. Goes through the hands of Howe. Into the middle of the ground. Chapman been good today. Feeds the handball off. Could have been the running Catalti. So just tapping it to trying to get the ball to bounce up. So they go inside 50, the Dusties. Fed out to the outside. Hurried kick forward. Rolling ball is going to find the boundary line. We have a boundary throw in right forward pocket at the 12-minute mark of the third quarter. 17-point leaders are the Dusties.
And it's taken nearly 12 minutes to get down to this end.
It's been incredible.
Yeah, it's been a change of the two teams. They flipped it on its head.
Moreland in the ruck for the Dusties here. Shallow throw in, so that gives the opportunity for Brooke Hunter She goes in after it and collects it again. Feeds it back. All wrapped up. Ooh. And we'll have a bounce down right in the goal square, right near the goal square for the Dusties. Clearance out. Just a grubbing kick towards the goal mouth and another behind. Dusties extend their lead from 17 to 18 points. 13 minutes gone in the third quarter, quickly playing on the Newborough side. High ball. It's got to get out over the back. It does, through the hands of Collins. Now they're away, the Dusties, through Wilson. High ball. Simcox, tackled. Umpire says no prior opportunity.
It's danger time though, isn't it, for Newborough? They've been so good this quarter.
Yeah, they don't want to get hit late in the quarter, do they?
Only 90 seconds to go.
So they'll have to defend stoutly here. Kick goes forward and that bounces out of bounces, which is probably not what Newborough wanted. They probably would have preferred the behind. There's still an opportunity here with a minute and a quarter to go of the quarter. And it's in the left forward pocket for the Dusties. Just taking that out of the ruck, but great tackle on Howe. And they've paid incorrect disposal. And Radford will take the free kick for Newborough.
So they need to settle it down, don't they, Brad? Kick it down long, down the line.
Certainly do, with 50 seconds to go. Get to three-quarter time and reset. And they've got another free kick here with 45 seconds to go. So I think they'll be safe for now. And they've kept the Dusties to a point for the quarter, and they've been able to kick 1-1 themselves. So they've made some inroads. In they go again. Just 20 seconds to go. Can the Dusties score? Kicked off the ground by Radford. Gets it out of their defensive 50. Another smothered kick. But time's going to beat the Dusties here, I would have thought. With 5 seconds to go. Marked ball just inside 50. It's going to take a massive kick from Howe. She quickly played on and hit up her teammate in Edney, but
She's probably been too far anyway.
too far out, yeah. So at three-quarter time in the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final in the Female Football Gippsland League, Warragul Industrials 3-7-25, Newborough 1-1-7. We'll be back here shortly for the all-important last quarter to see who is the premiers for 2024. Ball back in the middle, and we're about to get underway for the last quarter of the Youth Girls Division 1 Grand Final. Gent wins the tap. Radford crumbs the tap though, gets her kick forward towards half forward. This is what they want, a quick start. Get them the first one. They trail by 18 points. At quarter time they were down by 15, half time down by 24, and three-quarter time down by 18. Get the first one, and Matt Moseley, it's back to 2 goals.
You just never know.
As Chapman throws that out. And she gets it back, not 15. Told to play on, that was another throw. Ball comes to ground, kicked out quickly by Boot. Gent taps it forward. Just needs to pick it up here, Lation. And
it's funny how different the Newborough side's been. Is it Dusty's dropping off, or is it just they've picked it up?
It's incredible. I think it's the latter. I think they've picked up. I just think they've really run harder and worked harder as the Dusties clear out of their defensive 50, but
Good grab.
big opportunity here, and I think that might be Hunter. In fact, no, because of the ponytail, that's Sophie Murray. So it goes inside 50. It's going to come back towards Murray. Take the mark, bounces off her toes in the end. Is that incorrect disposal? Yep. It is. And this girl has worked so hard, and she's I can tell she's very passionate about her footy, Ray Collins. She's up and about all the time.
And a nice kick.
Inside 50 with a long kick. Comes off the hands of the pack. Comes forward. Wait. towards Gent. She can't take the mark. Flicked out the back. Again, we'll get a stoppage as Sophie Murray's all wrapped up. 45 metres out from the Newborough goal. We're at 2 minutes into this last quarter, the grand final. Female football Gippsland here at Churchill. Earlier in the day, the Youth Girls Division 2 was won by Carramburra-Bena 4-5-29 to Woodside 3-4-22.
Fast finishing Woodside too, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? A 7-point game we had there. We've got an 18-point game here at the moment. In fact, a 17-point game. No, an 18-point game. And we're going to get a shot on goal here, and I reckon that might be Shelby Williams. Again, the ponytails are killing me over the numbers. No, in fact, that is Main Star. So they're about... Ooh, taken high. No, he probably blindsided there, the umpire. Shelby Williams, I thought, might have been taken high.
Yeah, it looked high, didn't it?
Up they go. Butters is there. She's wrapped up by Fiddler. High tackle. Dusties win the free kick in their defensive 50. And they'll go outside that defensive 50. Looking for Gent. Chapman punches it forward. Bouncing ball ends up in the hands of Marks. Feeds it back. Underground handball by the girl in Sienna Paul. Goes out over the boundary line, right in front of the Warragul Industrials coach's box, where right now I would say Michaela Williams is sitting pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you got probably only got to kill another 5 or 6 minutes, and it'll make it really, really hard for the Newborough girls to fight back.
You won't get out of that. Big tackle from Shelby Williams, and I reckon that girl's hit her head on the way down.
Seen that a couple of times today, haven't we?
Yeah. She's up and about, and that was Tyler Gaffer. All right, it's going to come forward again through the foot of Murray. Just couldn't get the bounce then, Wilson. Still working hard, handballs forward, but picked up by Lation. Goes inside now, but collected by Kitalti. Lation again. Hurry kick forward, Lux a fortune. Oh, not 15.
And he has,
She thought she'd taken the mark then, Fiddler. But it didn't travel the required distance, so called to play on. She was tackled pretty heavily.
Yeah, she did hurt herself, didn't she?
Yes. The couple hurt over on that side there, actually. So play stopped for the minute. And it might be a couple of Newborough players coming off. Oh, just the one.
Just the one.
I reckon that's Kobe Collins. It is, but she's staying on now. So, taken away for the Dusties by Boot. She gets her boot to it. Finds Simcox on the outer wing.
And
50 metres.
Bit of frustration, I think, with the Newborough girls.
So, it'll bring her to 50 metres here, Simcox. She'll look to lay this off. Just sits it up. Definitely been a better second half from Newborough.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a fresh air shot there from Howe. Still a chance here. They've kicked out on the full, the Dusties, and Free kick will go to Newborough. We've gone just over 6.5 minutes into the last quarter. 3-7-25 Warragul. Newborough 1-1-7. And the big senior women's grand final to follow this between Lindenau South and Boysdale Briagalong. Kick goes up the line and Newborough out of sight of the ground. Nice kick. But again, that's Butters.
Just buttering up.
Yes.
I've been waiting for it.
I like what you did there. And she's got a 50 as well here. She's really been good today, Luca Butters. She reads the play well. Great pair of
Sets them up.
hands. Yeah. She just floats across. She just seems to know where the ball's going and positions herself.
She deserves a goal.
She does. I
Bit
reckon it's
short.
going to fall short.
Oh.
Oh, drop mark. Like it's a fortune.
Free kick.
Chapman.
Nah.
So free kick to Newborough. Matilda Jennings will take that. Another 50.
50.
I reckon there's been about 8.
Yeah.
Been a lot of 50-metre penalties.
And you normally see it in grand finals in the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Because it's the realisation, geez, we're not going to win a grand final.
Yeah.
A lot of frustration comes through.
there's been 3 in the last 2 minutes. So, Newborough, they'll go into that outer side. That's a good kick in the end, but dropping the mark was Marks. Goes inside. It's all Warragul
got the
Industrials.
numbers.
Oh, she's ended up doing really well then, Macy Murray, but she's given it up. Umpire says, I'll bounce it. 45 out from goal. Oh, yeah,
Dropping the
incorrect
footy.
disposal, yep. So Marks will take the free kick. Left half forward for Newborough. 9 minutes gone last quarter. They trail by 3 goals. Pye calls play on. Not required distance, and it's just very congested now, isn't it?
It is. That's probably what Industrials want, though. They want it all congested, waste some time.
They haven't kicked a goal. They've kicked one behind since quarter time.
Yeah.
Half time.
But they were so dominant early, weren't they?
Yeah. Gets out the back.
Oh, here we go.
Macy Murray gets the kick forward. I reckon that's a high
Free kick.
tackle. Not paid. There's still a chance.
Oh, she's
that's
done.
incorrect disposal now.
She should have had that free kick, though.
I'm with you. I thought she was very unlucky not to get that. And the free kick this time will go to Wakefield. Wakefield looks for Chapman.
Oh, great pickup.
Really well done. Flying shot at goal. Just falls short. There's still a chance. Kick from Hunter.
Oh.
Just didn't have enough on it.
It's quite a big hit in the head.
So she doesn't look comfortable, does she, at all?
No.
Brooke Hunter. So she's in the pocket. Going to take a miraculous kick from there. Keeps their hopes alive, though.
Oh.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's a great kick. She's forgotten about the head knock now, I can tell you.
That was absolutely... beautiful kick.
So,
Didn't go the check side, the old drop punt.
yeah. Brooke Hunter gets a first for the day, gets Newborough's second. They go on a 2-1-13. They trail Warragul Industrials 3-7-25, 11 minutes gone last quarter. Since half time, they've kicked 2-1, Newborough. And Warragul Industrials have kicked 1 point.
They'll be so disappointed, Newborough, from that first quarter.
It's like the previous game
Yep.
of 2 halves.
Yep.
Handball comes out from Sincox to Talty. Boot. We'll have a bounce down, middle of the ground. 3.5 minutes to go. Simcox kicks inside 50. Leighton, she's kicked 3, feeds it off this time to Edney.
Where's the bounce going to go?
Ball could go anywhere the way it's bounced today. It's going to bounce out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Dusties. 12 minutes gone last quarter. They lead by 2 goals.
They should be able to really lock it in now.
Yeah. Just defended so well in the second half to allow only a point through. Marks feeds the handball out towards centre half back. Oh, some pace there shown by Catalti for the Dusties. Gets on the left foot up towards the goal mouth. Again, Radford working hard in there. Feeds it out. They're going to take it away. Ooh, she ran her full distance.
Yeah, she did.
And there to chop it off is Kira Wilson for the Dusties. She's outside 50 and she has Amy Boot short if she wants. Goes to a pack of players in the end. Free kick, pushing the back. It'll go to Newborough. 2 minutes to go. They trail by 2 goals. Need to move it quick. They do now. Kick's not great.
Oh, good mark though.
It was. Sharp hands from Cataldi.
You can break a finger with those ones.
On the left foot. Is that bounce again to Simcox. She's met solidly by Williams and the ball trickles out over the boundary line in front of the Newborough box. And we'll have a boundary throw in. 13.5 gone last quarter. You would think they're home here. Warragul Industrials to match their senior women's premiership. The youth girls look like taking out theirs here in the Female Football Gippsland League Division 1 youth girls. Radford liked her game. Giving away a lot of height in the ruck. She's worked so hard. Kick up towards a wing. Boot feeds it back. Finds Wilson. Pick up the line. They both left it for each other in the end. Coming in laying a big bump was Howe. She wins it and handballs forward. Going in hard was Easton for Newborough.
Be such a good feeling for the Dusties girls now knowing there's only 30 seconds to go.
As Gent wins the tap to Catalti. Catalti comes in and lays a big tackle on Collins. And there's only 15 seconds to go. The Dusties to win their premiership. The next, I don't know about youth girls, probably the next few hours. Back in the day, it might have been the next week.
Bit different these days.
Bit different. And there it is. Warragul have run out winners by 12 points as they come onto the ground from everywhere. An interchange of many. Warragul Industrials 3-7-25 have beaten Newborough 2-1-13.
Oh, and I've just seen the excitement of the girls. It's just so great to see. Something that they'll remember for a lifetime.
Certainly will, and they really had to fight off a fast finishing.
They're probably better for the 3 quarters. Newborough, they really stepped it up. Just had a really poor first quarter.
And they've won by 12 points. They pegged them back for most of the day. 15 points at quarter time, the Dusties, 24 at half, 18 at 3/4 time, and they've run out premiers by 2 goals in the end. The Dusties 3-7-25, Newborough 2-1-13. Congratulations to the Dusties. Well done, Newborough. And we'll be back here shortly for the Senior Women's Grand Final.
Just played in Warragul Industrials and Newborough in that final. Very hard fought-out game. Great competition all over the ground, so well done to both teams. And congratulations on your efforts today. I would also like to thank the Churchill Football Netball Club for hosting today. And again, the ground and the conditions here are very good. So thank you very much to Churchill. Please support them. in the canteen. It's a good day for them. And for those older people, the bar will be open at 2 o'clock over there. I'd now like to call Simon to come up to present the medals to our umpires who've done a great job today. So if the umpires would like to come forward and get Simon to present the medals to them. Thank you. Thank you. We have our field umpires, John Allsop and Ben Allsop. We have our boundaries, Lauren Finger and Rachel Finger. And we have our goal umpires, Jeff Legg and Victor DeBeard. Thank you to the umpires. Can I have the Newborough coach, Tom Murray, come up and say a few words on behalf of the Newborough football team.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. Congratulations, Warragul. Everyone's supporters. And moving forward, yeah, we've got the women's standing, fantastic. So, yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much, John. Okay, the best player on the ground, which is awarded by AFL Gippsland, goes to Warragul's Hayley Waite. And they call the winning coach from Warragul Industrials and Carl Williams to come forward.
Firstly, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming down and support football. It's an incredible day. It's so exciting to see so many ball girls taking the field in the game that we all love. John, team, congratulations.
Maybe you know, it's all that
Yeah, just phenomenal, and it's really exciting to be a part of it. To my girl, my girl, what can I say about incredibly proud of you, everything that you put out on the table week in, week out. Pre-season started in October, November, some of these girls have been working so hard throughout this pre-season season, and it's incredible. Lee, thank you for allowing us to play the game that we love to play. To all the supporters here, we couldn't do it without you. Alright, so medals? So can we please have number 1, Edie's in charge? Number 3, Amy Briggs. Number 5, Bella Killy. Number 7, Elizabeth Sowden. Number 8, Elizabeth Hall. 12. Excellent. 16, Kira Wilson. What a number. Number 17, Sienna Wakefield.
Yeah, but mate, we did it. We did it.
Number 18, Brooke Wilson. Number 19, Luca Butters. Number 20, Lily Layton. Number 22, Charlie Dent. Number 23, Orion. Number 25, Jade Norbury. Number 26, Steph Morland. Number 28, Nikita Jones. Number 30, Alice Taylor. Number 31, Ella Edney. Number 33, Tegan Copeland. Number 35, Mia Wood.
Did you see two girls focus? Oh, the one where you took the dance and they had two guys chasing.
Number 36, Tia Jenkins. Let's keep on coming. Number 37, Hayley White.
He had his arm up celebrating. As soon as it left his boot.
Number 38, Tyler Gallagher.
You don't record this bit?
Number 39, Mia Ingram. Number 40, Jada Armstrong. Then number 4. And last but not least, the captain of Warragul Industrials Div 1, Hayley Wilson.
Okay, without any further ado, on behalf of Female Football Gippsland, great pleasure in presenting the Division 1 Premiership Trophy to Warragul Industrials. Congratulations.